So I'm going to make a couple of videos here. We're looking in section 2.6. So the first example is going to start off x to the 1/3 equals 8. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 1/3 and I'm going to think about what power up here do I need to multiply by, because remember when we raise a power to a power we multiply them, and that's going to be 3/1. 1/3 multiplied by 3/1 gets me 1. I'm trying to get to that 1 for the exponent. So what I'm going to write here is a 3/1. And on the whole number, I can just write it as 3. I don't need to have it as the fraction, unless there's an exponent up there that has a fraction. Now these two will cancel right there. And so I have x is equal to 8 to the 3rd power. And x is 8 times 8 times 8, which according to my calculations is 512. Okay. Now, what if we have a problem like this, where we have 3x to the 3/4 equals x to the 1/2? Well, again, we're going to have to try and get to the zero product property. So I'm going to move the x to the 1/2 over, making it negative, and setting it equal to 0. Now, I'm going to convert this to 2/4, so they're each in the same denominator. And I am going to have you think about the fact that 3/4 is actually equal to 1/4 plus 2/4. Remember, when we multiply like bases, we add our exponents. Well, that means that I've got an x to the 2/4 in common. So I'm going to factor out an x to the 2/4 out of each of these terms, and leaving here an x to the 1/4. Now I have two things that are being multiplied together to equal 0. So either the first one equals 0, or the second one equals 0, or both. So to get this 1/2 to cancel, I'm going to put 2/1. Over here I'm just going to write it as a 2 because it's a whole number and I don't have any other exponents to have to deal with. The whole number doesn't come into play, it's really more the exponents. These cancel, and I have the 2, so 0 to the 2nd power is 0. Now, I'm going to take the 1 over to the other side. I'm going to divide both by 3, so if x to the 1/4 is equal to 1/3. Well, how do I get 1/4 to 1? Well, 1/4 multiplied by 4/1. I take the reciprocal, I flip it. Those will cancel and I get my 1. So I'm going to raise this exponent to the 4/1 power, and I'll raise this exponent, which is a whole number of 1, to 4/1. And when I multiply those, I just get 4. So my x is just an x to the 1st, and then 1/3 to the 4th power is 1/81. Hopefully that helps.